Look, I know this topic might make some of you uncomfortable, but as Dr. Cheryl Lim, with over 20 years of medical practice here in Singapore, I need to tell you something important about masturbation and aging. What I'm about to share could completely change how you view this natural practice, especially for you gentlemen who've crossed your 50s, 60s, or even 70s. This video is meant for all of you mature men who want to improve your health and quality of life. Everything I'll discuss is purely health-related, backed by scientific research, and has absolutely no pornographic intent whatsoever. I've seen so many patients in my clinic over the years, and honestly, this is one topic that can make a real difference, but nobody wants to talk about it. Now, some of you might be thinking about religious or cultural taboos. I get it, I really do. I'm not here to tell you what's morally right or wrong. What I want to share with you today are the real, scientifically proven health benefits that masturbation can bring to your life as you age. The research is solid, and the benefits are significant. Here's something that might surprise you. Masturbation is actually an excellent way to improve blood circulation and prevent problems like erectile dysfunction. If you stay with me till the end, I'll share a natural method to help clean the blood vessels in your penis and improve your erection quality and duration. Many older men struggle with this, and it's a real quality of life issue that we need to address openly. This is about your health, your vitality, your quality of life lah. Let's have this important discussion without all the stigma and taboos. Can or not? I think can. So let me break down for you the health benefits of masturbation for older men. Even though this is still quite a taboo topic in Singapore society, the health benefits are well documented in scientific literature. I'll explain not just what the benefits are, but why they happen and how they can contribute to a healthier, more fulfilling life. First benefit, improve blood circulation. Look, as we age, especially if you're spending all day sitting in your HDB flat or at your coffee shop corner, blood circulation is the first thing that starts to decline. For men, masturbation promotes blood flow to the genital area and other parts of your body. This is especially important for maintaining penile health and preventing erectile dysfunction. According to a study published in the American Journal of Medicine, regular sexual activity, including masturbation, is associated with a reduced risk of erectile dysfunction in older men. You know what this means? It means use it or lose it, basically. The more you keep things flowing, the better they work. And I'm not making this up. There are actual research papers I can point you to. I'll put all the links to these studies in the description box below so you can verify everything I'm telling you. Second benefit, release of feel-good hormones. During masturbation, your body releases hormones that promote well-being, including endorphins and dopamine. These hormones create feelings of happiness, relaxation, and pleasure. They also help combat stress and anxiety, which are common issues among older adults. Living in Singapore can be stressful, even after retirement, right? Worrying about CPF, about your children, about health costs. A study published in Biological Psychology found that masturbation or orgasm is linked to increased dopamine levels, which improves mood and alleviates symptoms of depression. This natural mood boost can be particularly valuable as other physical pleasures become less accessible with age. No need to take so many pills when you have this natural method. Third benefit, better sleep quality. As you get older, sleep becomes more and more of an issue. I can't tell you how many of my patients complain about insomnia. Well, masturbation can help solve this problem. During orgasm, your body releases dopamine and prolactin, a hormone that promotes sleep for both men and women, but especially for you gentlemen. Masturbation is an excellent way to improve your sleep quality. The Mayo Clinic conducted a study showing that the release of prolactin after orgasm can help induce a deep state of relaxation and make it easier to fall asleep. Think about it, it's a much better alternative to sleeping pills, which can have all sorts of unpleasant side effects and can become habit-forming. This one is natural, free, and no side effects. Fourth benefit, and this one is very important for men, prostate health. Regular masturbation may help maintain prostate health in men. According to research, frequent ejaculation might reduce the risk of developing prostate cancer. The Harvard Medical School conducted a study that followed over 30,000 men over several decades and found that men who ejaculated frequently, including through masturbation, had a lower incidence of prostate cancer. Why is this? Because regular ejaculation helps flush out toxins and carcinogens that can accumulate in the prostate over time. It also keeps the male reproductive system healthy and functioning properly. This is serious stuff, guys. We're talking about cancer prevention here. Something as simple as this can potentially save your life. Fifth benefit, maintaining sexual function and libido. Regular masturbation helps maintain sexual function that might otherwise decline with age. Masturbation stimulates the sexual organs and keeps sexual desire active, which helps prevent the loss of libido associated with declining sex hormones as you age. According to a study published in the Journal of Sex Research, regular masturbation helps men maintain their erectile function and prevents decreased sensitivity. Even if you don't have a partner right now, or if your wife is no longer interested, this is a great way to ensure that your equipment still works properly when you need it. As one of my patients likes to say, better to be prepared than sorry. Sixth benefit, immune system boost. Masturbation can also help strengthen your immune system. A study published in the journal Neuroimmunomodulation showed that sexual activity, including masturbation, stimulates the immune system by increasing the number of white blood cells in the body, which are essential for fighting infections. Orgasm also leads to a temporary decrease in the stress hormone cortisol. Chronic high cortisol levels can weaken the immune system, so masturbation is one way to lower these levels naturally. In Singapore, where we're always worried about falling sick and medical costs, anything that boosts immunity is good, right? Seventh benefit, pain relief. The release of endorphins during masturbation helps relieve pain. These substances are natural painkillers that can ease chronic pain conditions like back pain and joint discomfort, which are very common in older adults. According to a study in the Journal of Pain, masturbation can provide significant pain relief, partly because it releases endorphins and other neurotransmitters that help block pain signals. You can use this natural pain relief method without having to rely heavily on medications, which can have side effects and interactions, especially when you're already taking other medications for your chronic conditions. Many of my older patients are on multiple medications already. Diabetes medication, blood pressure medication, cholesterol medication. Why add more painkillers if you don't have to? Eighth benefit, cardiovascular health. Regular sexual activity, including masturbation, can actually be good for your heart. It gets your heart rate up, similar to moderate exercise. While it's not a replacement for proper exercise like walking or swimming, it does contribute to cardiovascular health. A study from the American Journal of Cardiology found that men who had regular sexual activity, including masturbation, had better cardiovascular health markers. Now, I want to address something important here. All these benefits I've mentioned are real and backed by scientific research. You can check all the studies I've mentioned in the description below. I've put all the links there for you to verify. But there's one thing I need to clarify. Masturbation and pornography consumption are not the same thing, and we need to talk about this. Look, I'm not here to judge anyone or tell you what to do. After 20 years in practice, I've learned that being too judgmental doesn't help anyone. But I do need to share some important information with you about pornography, especially for older men. If you choose to use pornography, that's between you and your conscience. But from a health perspective, I want you to understand the potential impacts. Research has shown that excessive pornography consumption can lead to changes in brain structure and function, affecting memory, concentration, and impulse control. The Journal of Behavioral Psychiatry published findings about this. More importantly for you gentlemen, the International Society of Sexual Medicine found that men who regularly consume pornography are more likely to experience erectile dysfunction and lose interest in sexual relationships with their partners. This is especially problematic for older men who may already be facing natural age-related sexual challenges. But here's my take. If you're going to use pornography, do so mindfully and moderately. Everything in life needs balance, right? Just like how eating some chicken rice is good, but eating it 3 times a day every day is not healthy. Same principle applies here. The key is moderation and awareness. Don't let it become an addiction or replace real human connection. To get the maximum health benefits from masturbation, my professional recommendation is to practice it without pornography when possible. Use your imagination, your memories, or nothing at all. This way, you get all the health benefits I mentioned earlier without the potential negative effects on your brain and sexual function. It's the healthier approach overall. Now, let me give you some practical tips based on what my patients have found helpful over the years. For improving circulation, try to masturbate in the morning when your testosterone levels are naturally highest. Many of you probably already noticed that morning erection, that's your body's natural signal. This can help set a positive tone for your whole day. For better sleep, if you're having trouble sleeping, try masturbating about 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. The prolactin release will help you relax and fall asleep more easily. Several of my patients have told me this works better than their sleeping pills. For pain relief, if you're experiencing chronic pain, try combining masturbation with deep breathing exercises. The combination of endorphin release and relaxation can be very effective. And one more thing, don't feel pressure to do this every single day if it doesn't feel natural to you. Listen to your body. Some men find that a few times a week works well for them. Others prefer daily. There's no fixed rule. The important thing is that it feels natural and beneficial to you, not like a chore you must complete. I know some of you living in Singapore might be thinking, Doctor, I'm 65 already, my wife not interested anymore, I feel paiseh to talk about this. Or I'm 70 plus already, is it still normal to have these desires? Let me tell you very clearly, yes, it's completely normal. Sexual health is part of overall health at any age. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. In fact, in my practice, I've had patients in their 70s and even 80s who maintain active sexual lives, whether with partners or through masturbation. It's a sign of good health, not something shameful. Singapore society is getting more open about these things, and it's about time we talk about senior sexuality without all the stigma. I've also had patients tell me things like, Dr. Lim, I look at nice pictures in magazines, it helps me better. That's perfectly fine. Whatever works for you in a healthy, balanced way is good. Some men use their imagination, some use memories, some use tasteful images. The key is that it's healthy, not compulsive, and doesn't interfere with your daily life or relationships. And for those of you who still have partners, whether wife, girlfriend, or whatever your situation is, this doesn't mean you should replace intimacy with your partner. Masturbation is complementary, not a replacement. It's good to have both in your life if possible. But if you're single or if your partner is not interested anymore, then masturbation is a perfectly healthy way to maintain your sexual health. One more important point, if you're experiencing any unusual pain, difficulty urinating blood in your semen, or any other concerning symptoms, please don't just ignore it and hope it goes away. Come see your doctor. These could be signs of underlying health issues that need to be addressed. Masturbation is healthy, but it's not a cure-all for medical problems. So let me summarize everything for you quickly. Regular masturbation as you age can help with improved blood circulation and erectile function, release of feel-good hormones to boost mood, better sleep quality, maintaining prostate health and potentially reducing cancer risks, keeping your sexual function active, strengthening your immune system, natural pain relief, and better cardiovascular health. All of these benefits are backed by solid scientific research from reputable institutions like Harvard Medical School, Mayo Clinic, and various peer-reviewed medical journals. I've put all the links in the description box below so you can read the actual studies if you want to verify anything I've said today. The bottom line is this: masturbation is not something shameful or harmful. It's a natural, healthy practice that can significantly improve your quality of life as you age. In Singapore, where we have one of the fastest aging populations in the world, we need to start having these honest conversations about health and sexuality in older adults. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends who might benefit from this information. I know it might feel awkward to share, but this is important health information that many older men need to hear. You might be helping someone who's struggling with these issues, but too embarrassed to ask. In my next video, I'll be discussing specific exercises and lifestyle changes that can improve your sexual function and overall vitality as you age. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. And if you have questions or topics you'd like me to cover, leave them in the comments below. I read all of them, and your feedback helps me create content that's truly useful for you. Remember, your health and well-being matter at every age. Taking care of yourself, including your sexual health, is not selfish or shameful. It's necessary. You've worked hard all your life. You've taken care of your family, and now it's important to take care of yourself too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, okay?